And then here is the icebox. It was actually like the biggest one in town. And it was big enough to hide a body. Bought a new house. Want this to be yours, girlfriend? Yes. Yeah, me too. I love this house. All right, we're finally here. It's been a really busy morning, and we're late. Today, we're touring our dream house, the Newcomb-Stillwell Mansion. It's the biggest house in all of Quincy, and we're here today to make some art projects and take a tour with our homeschool friends. Do you think we should buy this one? Do you think we should buy this one? The house? Yeah. Yeah, okay. The Newcomb-Stillwell Mansion was built in the 1890s by Richard Newcomb. After his death, his daughter, Mrs. John Stillwell, and her family took over the mansion. The mansion has over 20,000 square foot of living space and is one of, if not the, largest homes in all of Quincy. We really enjoyed this special Christmas tour, getting to learn all of the traditions of the Stillwells and Newcombs while they lived in this home. I think we should buy it.
Yeah?
Yeah? Yeah? All right. What works?
Where are we going to sleep? There's only like 2 rooms here.
There's a ton of rooms upstairs.
How many rooms?
I have to count.
There's a dining.
I'll think about it. I don't know if we get to see it on this tour or not. There's the dining room during the day. We're standing in line to see the icebox.
This is exciting. I'm so excited.
Are you excited? It's very exciting. One of the butler's pantries. And then here is the icebox. It was actually like the biggest one in town. And it was big enough to hide a body.
This is a big icebox.
Yeah, it is. And I'm assuming that's the outside door right there. So we probably should catch up. I think they lost us on our tour here, but
Actually, this might have been wood or coal.
This is just made to look. They're used to.
the kitchen is bigger now that I know that it has 3 pantries. I didn't know it had 3. All right, I will take this. This is the original cabinet. Very nice. Man, they don't make it like that anymore. Those are beautiful. And then a dry sink, but they apparently took it from some other house just for looks and discussion points. And then this is the intercom system. That's before we had Alexa. So the question was, should we buy the house? No? You think not? Why not?
Too many. There's a lot of mold in this house.
There's a lot of what?
Mold.
Mold. I do actually think there's some mold in this house, but that's typical of any house in the Midwest, and especially an old house in the Midwest. If you've watched our other video, you know this room, but it is like my favorite room in the whole world. Well, maybe not the whole world, but definitely in Quincy. And the wallpaper up here, it's canvases. It's been hand-painted canvas and then preserved for over 100 years on these walls. Isn't that crazy? Now the punch bowl right there on the sideboard, that is original to the house. It belonged to the lady who owned the house. And I've since read that my favorite part of the house, which is these 2 French windows right here, were added whenever Mr. Stillwell's daughter bought the house and renovated it. She's also the one that put in the canvas wallpaper, and she's the one that owned the punch bowl. So I like her taste. This is the old library, I believe. And obviously the most beautiful windows ever, at least in town. If you'll notice, each of the rooms has a different type of wood. That was by design. It's interesting the way people spent their money at that time. Oh, look at all the Dollar horses. It's one of my goals for next year is to make it to the Swedish Heritage Museum for St. Lucy's Day. All right, officially the last one down here.
The stairs on the grand staircase are very unique. They are short and deep. They're created that way so that a lady in her beautiful, big hoop skirts won't trip and fall on her way to the ballroom on the 3rd floor.
The house has 3 stories and our party is going up to the 3rd story. So I'm gonna do just a really quick peek in here to show you what this looks like. This was bedroom number 1. Hey, this isn't we're not on this tour. And I think this must have been like a closet or something. You're supposed to go to the 3rd story. Oh. Bedroom number 2. No, they're at the parlor. They're in the ballroom. Bedroom 2. Bedroom 3, also just it's a museum. Here's the nursery. And then this is the Stillwell's main bedroom. Foyer area. And then this is the gift shop now. My understanding is this was possibly the servants' quarters, and it goes all the way back that way. You can't really see it back there, but there's another bit of it back there. So now we're on the 3rd story. First of all, if you lived here, you do not want to put your stuff on the railing. At least not if you don't want it to break. It's a long way down. Quick tour and then I'll show you what we are up to. This is the dinosaur room and we will come back and play here soon. We haven't been here in forever. That's the elevator. And here is the room about Illinois, about native people, animals to our region. And it goes all the way back in there. It's a pretty big room. And then in here is an entire room dedicated to the native people of this area. There are Indian mounds in our city, and that was kind of how this got started, and this is kind of what they've still got left from that particular museum that they don't have anymore. And then just to kind of show you how big this house is, there's a bathroom down here, and then there are more rooms back here that I think would have been originally like servants' quarters, but now they're just offices. This is a really cool feature that they have here. Again, we'll have to come back and play soon. And then this is the ballroom. You had your dances on the 3rd floor instead of, like in the basement that we have these days. And Quinn is making an ornament. So is everyone else. How's it going? Quinn. Kind of a death glare. Maybe it's not going very well. Is it not going very well? How's yours going, Caroline? Good. What are you making?
Snowflake like
A snowflake. Oh, I like it. What are you trying to make, Quinn? A snowman? Okay. Sounds good. We'll go check on your siblings.
And then your designs.
Gloria. Ooh, that is really pretty. I like that, Gloria. It matches your shirt and everything. Good job. All right, what are you guys making? Is that a bear? Panda. A panda is a bear. Ellie, could you tell us about your artwork here?
This is the elements of harmony from My Little Pony.
The elements of what?
Harmony from My Little Pony. That looks like
Elements of harmony from My Little Pony.
That's black emo scribble.
Marissa says it's black emo scribble. I don't know. And what have you got there, Mace? It's like a camouflage snowflake.
That's kind of what it is. But, see, when I got it, it already had the snowflake on it, so I just thought we were all drawing snowflakes. Apparently we were not. So,
But the choice of coloring, oh, I see some purples coming in there. Where'd the yellow come from?
wherever, right there.
Interesting.
Oh, right here?
Is a long way down. It was very common in that time to have just the first floor be fancy and the rest not. And that's how this one it seems to be. What are you doing? Hey, we gotta go down the stairs. Go down. We're leaving. Wanted to make sure I had all my children. I think it would be easy to lose a child in this house. So, as opposed to our other video where we were freezing the whole time, it is like almost 70 degrees out here. Keep in mind, it was below 0 a week ago, so it is over 70 degrees warmer. Now, actually, if you use wind chills, which it was negative 32 or 4 degrees wind chill, so if you use the wind chills, it's 100 degrees warmer today than it was a week ago. So, that's why I'm wearing a tank top in December. Sincerely though, when you go to houses like this, it just makes you wonder what life would have been like to live like that. I know we actually have a better life than they do with all of our modern technologies, but it's so pretty. Just to give you a perspective, I'm gonna go back here. So that house next door is like, I think 3,000 square feet. I don't know, went for sale a while ago, so. And that house over there is fantastic too. But none of them compare to this one, the like 20,000 square foot house. We only got to see 3 stories, and we didn't get to see all that part back there. It's on the second and third stories, and then it actually has a 4th story with like 2,000 or 3,000 square feet of usable space. And in the basement, there used to be a bowling alley.
Baby, you give me ice and fire.
Correct.
She's gonna do it.
Yep. All right, here we are. I think there's enough bedrooms. What do you guys think? Yeah? Did you all find one that was yours?
Make one of the rooms a bedroom.
No, I would.
Make one of the rooms a bedroom?